If you've been following Pokemon TCG Live at all, you know that there's one really great thing about it. The crafting system, and about 100 terrible things about it, matchmaking issues, bugs, creepy avatars, boring board, effects that make you feel sick, and so much more. But this past week, the game hit a new low 4 months after the beta began in February. A bit of backstory is needed here. On June 13th, the developers of PTCGO, a game that shouldn't exist anymore I might add, posted on their forums that Pokemon Go will be available on Thursday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific, following maintenance on Tuesday, June 28th. It was detailed down to the minute and let players know exactly when the new set was coming. This is something they do with every single set. On the official Pokemon TCG Live forums, we heard nothing. That, unfortunately, is common. I practically begged the Pokemon Company to improve their communication on Twitter, and even Outcast posted on the live forums wondering why they never communicate anything. But then finally, in the very early morning of Tuesday, June 28th, the developers said there would be 8 hours of maintenance that day to add, among other things, the Pokemon Go expansion. I was elated. While the communication was horrible, they made it seem like Pokemon Go would be out even earlier on live than PTCGO, finally giving live players a reason to play the new game and be happy about it. Well, after the update went live on Tuesday, Pokemon Go was nowhere to be seen. Okay, just more of the bad communication. The PTCGO devs said it'd be out on Thursday at 10 a.m., so I waited patiently. But then on Wednesday night, the cards randomly showed up in live and were even purchasable and playable, but the art never loaded. That was weird. I waited until Thursday at 10 a.m. just to be safe, and that's when the cards appeared in all their glory, and packs were even available to buy in the in-game shop. I crafted all the playable cards and built some new decks, then got ready for stream. The stream started, I went to play a game in Standard, and this happened. I was floored. You can buy the cards and build the decks from Pokemon Go with no issue, but when it comes to actually playing against other people, you can't. I double checked the patch notes, and the developers sneakily added on the 30th that Pokemon Go would be out on June 30th. Previously, it never even mentioned a date. We were just left to assume it would be out on the 28th with that update. Regardless, it was June 30th and I still couldn't do anything. So the brand new Pokemon card game couldn't access the brand new Pokemon card set, but the old Pokemon card game that's been out for 10 years got it without issue. Makes sense. In fact, as of recording the audio for this video on July 1st at 2 p.m, you still cannot use Pokemon Go cards in live, despite PTCGO having the set for more than a day. But things actually get worse. First off, the developers discovered that if you play the game on mobile after downloading the new update, it soft locks you if you try to inspect the board. So let's say you use shady dealings, check your deck, and want to survey the field to get a better idea of your next move. Guess what? The game freezes. And it gets even worse than that. When Astral Radiance launched at the end of May, there were several issues. Pyukumuku was immediately banned and remained that way for a month. With the Pokemon Go update this past week, it was finally fixed though. So that meant you could finally play Sanders' Mewtwo V-Union deck from NAIC, right? Nope. Silene has also been broken since the launch of Astral Radiance in May, and the Pokemon Go update a month later didn't fix it. Silene is supposed to let you put any cards from your discard pile on top of your deck. On TCG Live, it only lets you choose from the top 2 cards of your discard pile. It is utterly broken. But in the months since Astral Radiance, the developers didn't prioritize a fix or a ban for Silene since it doesn't work. You know what they did prioritize? Making the text size in the deck editor smaller. And remember my Mr. Rhyme V video about how it has a 1 energy attack cost instead of 3? That wasn't fixed either, and the card is still playable in its broken state. They haven't banned it or addressed it. And if history is any indication, there won't be another update to TCG Live until Lost Origin in September. On the bright side, matchmaking kinda works now after weeks of it being completely broken. You just have to hope that other people are actually playing the game, which is kinda rare. Anyways, I'll end my rant here because I could go on for hours about the issues with TCG Live, something I do on stream quite regularly. While I've had viewers and even other content creators like Gazerbeam tell me to go back to PTCGO since I'm literally the only one still playing live, I migrated everything on day 1. It was a huge mistake, and the Pokemon Company is essentially holding my digital card collection hostage and not letting me or anyone else return to PTCGO. So for now, I'll keep playing live, if only to tell people they shouldn't download it. I can't believe this is the game. This is the game that the Pokemon Company is replacing PTCGO with. I can't believe this is the world we're living in. You can play expanded and standard. This is absolutely bonkers. This has to be the worst game ever. Like, this has to be the worst game ever.